I literally just spat. That is so gross. And Dimitri's eating all the oats. That's awesome. Whoa! Whoa, yep, all over the table. Ugh.
You look like a guy who could treat me right. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? I could be the best thing in your life.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Brittany, and today's video I'm going to share with you behind the scenes of me creating a recipe from scratch. So I have not made this recipe before. This has pretty much just been something that has been keeping me awake the last week. I can't stop thinking about it at night time before I go to bed, and I feel like the best way to get it off my mind is just to make it. So what I keep thinking about is like a raw peanut butter jelly slice. So I've got out some staple ingredients that I usually use, which is just like peanut butter, chia seeds, almond meal. I've got some nuts, some maple syrup, coconut oil, all that fun stuff. And I was just going to see what we can come up with on the spot. So if you do like this video, don't forget to give it a like and give me a comment to let me know what your thoughts are on this recipe. And also, please don't forget to subscribe, because that really does support me and everything I'm wanting to do with my channel. So I'm going to start out by making my berry jam. This is so easy to make, so quick, so easy, so delicious, so healthy, and only needs like a few ingredients. So I'm going, see, I usually don't measure anything, which is also really hard because I like to just chuck things in, give it a taste, add a little bit of extra here or there. But I suppose if I'm making this so you guys can make it, I probably should measure it. So hold that. So I'm going to use a combination of raspberries and blueberries. These are both frozen. You can obviously use fresh berries, but that is what I have. So use a cup of each. Then I'm just going to add in a little dash of boiling water. We'll go 3 tablespoons. And then chia seeds. So I'm going to use a massive heaped tablespoon of chia seeds. Actually, I'll make that 2 because we have 2 cups of berries. And because most jams are like artificially sweetened, I'm just going to use some maple syrup. This is 100% pure maple syrup. I don't encourage you at all to use the artificial like flavored maple syrup. That stuff is nasty. So I'm going to add in a tablespoon of that. Ooh! Plus a bit extra. And then let's cook it. So for the base, we are going to use like a food processor or a blender. I have my Vitamix, so I've got that one, and then half a cup of almond meal. I've got some coconut flakes, probably go the same amount, so half a cup. So half a cup of that. Then we've got, what will we add in next? Half a cup of oats. I also have this problem where I can never find the right size lid for the jar. And I literally think it's gonna work, and I try to make it work, but it doesn't, so that's fun. Okay, for the best part, peanut butter. So I haven't had peanut butter in like a month now because Dim can't really have it, hence why I'm making peanut butter dessert, so he can't have any. So I'm just going to add in, I might go a 1/4 cup of peanut butter for this one. Look at that peanut butter goodness. So 1/4 cup of peanut butter. Yum. Another fun fact about me, I pretty much eat half, like I'm not even joking, for all the recipes that you guys have ever seen, I've pretty much eaten half the batch by the time you see the final product because I just can't stop myself. It's just too good. So, and then we're probably gonna add in, I wanna add maple syrup, but I think I might, actually no, let's do it. So maple syrup, probably should get a new spoon because I just leaked the whole thing. So we'll go just a tablespoon of maple syrup for this one. Just to give it some sweetness. Oh, and that reminds me, salt. So just a little pinch or a little bit more of salt. If you like things salty like me, then add as much salt as you desire. So that is it. This is what I made. I just can't stop eating. That would be really good as a ball, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna add in just another tablespoon of maple syrup. Well, yep, all over the table. This is the reality of my recipes. I am such a grub in the kitchen, honestly. Exhibit A. Honestly, why? Why do I do this? And then we're gonna add in maybe like a tablespoon of coconut oil. So this will just help it bind together nicely because at the moment it ain't doing nothing. So add that in. So the jam looks mighty fine. So that was pretty much on the stove for like 5 minutes, maybe like 7 minutes, I don't really know. It's not very sweet, but actually no, that is sweet. I think what I'll do before I add any more sweetener to it, I'll just leave it to cool, and then if it does need a bit of extra sweetness, I can then like mix it through at the end. But I think that tastes pretty good to me. All right, so back to our base. I've added in the coconut oil, the maple syrup. I might go an extra spoon of peanut butter. So I'm sorry, my recipe measurements have just gone pretty much out the drain. Yeah, an extra tablespoon of peanut butter. I kind of like it, so it's like a really, I'll show you, chunky sort of texture right now. Whoa, going everywhere. When you pinch it, it sticks together, which means it's not going to crumble when it sets. Okay, so originally I was planning on putting it in one of these little molds because I thought it would be cute to have like little cups. But I have a feeling we have way too much mixture than I intended, so I might make it into a slice. But if you have like a few of these trays, I think that would be really cute, if you ask me. But yeah, I'm gonna put it in the tray. Okay, so I have a trick when it comes to lining a baking tray. Literally scrunch it, unscrunch it, and then it goes in really, really easily. I'm so happy with this. So what I've done, I've just pressed the peanut butter into the tray. Now, because it is a really long tray, I'm just going to use half, like a little bit over half of it, just so that the base remains quite thick. I was considering doing this. I think I'm going to. I'm going to add a little drizzle of peanut butter into this section just to make it extra yum and extra peanut buttery, because why not go all out? Okay, so just a tiny, like I'm just talking a tiny amount here. Not really tiny, but I'm just gonna drizzle that through. Actually, may as well just spread it through. Okay, so The jam has cooled down now. I don't know. Do you think this needs to be sweeter?
How sweet's that?
The base, it's more like peanut buttery than sweet.
Add like a tiny bit more.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add in a tiny bit more maple syrup into the jam because now that it's cooled, it's really good, but it just needs a tiny bit more sweetness if this is gonna be dessert. So literally just that much in there. I think I might still add like a chocolate layer just because I love chocolate and peanut butter and berries, and you can never go wrong with chocolate. But we'll see how it turns out. I might put this one into the freezer to set, and then I'll try it, and if I feel like it needs chocolate, then I will add some chocolate on top as well. But yeah, that was so easy, so simple, and I'm pretty happy with the taste of each different components. So hopefully together it's going to make a really, really yummy dessert. So I'm just going to put that in the fridge and then freezer. I'm going to put it in the freezer and we'll go from there. Okay, so because I am such a sweet tooth and a chocoholic, I've made the executive decision to add chocolate to this peanut butter jelly slice because chocolate goes with absolutely everything. So yeah, let's just do it. Why not? So I'm going to add in to a small bowl a heaped tablespoon of coconut oil. And because we want to be able to pour this chocolate, I want to make the coconut oil liquefied. If you have a microwave, just put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. But I don't own a microwave, so I'm going to be melting this one with some boiling water. So all I do is just get a bigger bowl compared to the bowl that the coconut oil is in. Add in a dash of boiling water, and then I place the bowl with the coconut oil into the boiling water. So the coconut oil is melted, and to that we are going to add in a heaped tablespoon of cacao powder and mix that through. I only want to make enough chocolate to be able to drizzle on top. I don't want it to be a big, or do I? A big, thick, chunky layer. Yeah, no, let's add more coconut oil. So another tablespoon of coconut oil to the bowl. So again, the coconut oil is melted for the second time. And we're going to add in a little bit more cacao powder. So another tablespoon. And then the fun part, the maple syrup. So we'll go with 2 smaller tablespoons of this one. And mix that in again. Okay, and this is the part that's going to make the icing a lot thicker and gooier, is adding in nut butter. So obviously I'm going to add in peanut butter. So just a big spoon of that. And just mix the peanut butter through. I've just put the chocolate layer on top of the jelly layer and put it back into the freezer to set. To be honest, I feel like this one's going to take at least a few hours to firm up. That's a weird word. To set, because yeah, there's lots of different components that all need to get good, if that makes sense. So I will check in with you a little bit when it is completely ready, and we'll give it a taste test, and I will let you know if it is worth making or not. I've just taken the slice out of the freezer. I think it was in there for roughly like an hour, but don't quote me, I have no idea. but pretty much the chocolate is set, which means I'm hoping the bottom layer is also set. So here are the finished peanut butter jelly chocolate slices. They honestly turned out so much better than I thought. The only issue was I had a lot of trouble cutting through the chocolate because it had set a lot harder than the jelly, so cutting through it kind of cracked lots of the chocolate. Let's have a taste test. I'll go with this one. It looks so good. Yum. Oh my gosh. That's really good. It takes a bit for the peanut butter to come through, but once it's through, it's really rich and creamy and peanut buttery and jammy and chocolatey. So that is the end of today's video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give it a massive like, leave me a comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next video. And if you do recreate this recipe, please send me your thoughts on it, and also if you take any photos, please tag me or send them to me as well, because I love seeing your recreations of my recipes. So yeah, I will love you and leave you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.
Take a chance, will you let me ride? I could be the best thing in your life. Baby, let's take a drive, take a drive.